roads.
Like this is one of them roads where you can do like 100 miles an hour.
Oh, shit.
It's gonna be one of those videos where it's like,
There you go, there you go. Yes, sir.
What's up, guys, and good morning. Today, it's good morning. I got a call. The transporter just showed up at the shop with the fresh unit. So I'm on my way there now to go check it out and see what I got myself into by buying one of these type of cars from out of state. Like, I've always been interested in these things. I've thought they were kind of cool. They look kind of cool. They sound cool. They're unique. They're interesting. They're kind of like a rotary, you know? They're like a mysterious beast of something that's, you know, just trying to break itself while it's operating, you know? And every one of them that I see, typically for a good deal, has like a rod knock or a head gasket or, you know, something wrong with it that's like catastrophic, or it has a fresh engine, you know? And it's like, you know, 70,000 miles, it's got a fresh engine in it, you know, like, and that's always scared me. But I'm at the point in my life where I think I'm willing to, you know, work through some things. And I also believe that maybe these cars had cheap owners. So we're going to see if we can kind of tackle this ourselves. So I'm excited. I don't know if my phone is gonna allow me to video this, but there she is, boys. That right there is a Subaru STI. All right, so first looking at this thing. 2011 Subaru WRX STI. This is, I guess, considered the GR, but seat, I know the seats always kind of fail right there. Has 154,000 miles, supposedly original engine. It has an aftermarket clutch in it, or you know, competition clutch. But here it is, has an exhaust. I knew about this damage right here, so that is kind of a weird little dent in the door. I was missing that vent for sure. Yeah, so I bought this thing basically sight unseen, other than just pictures and videos and walk around stuff like that. There's the transport guy right there. So this thing actually just came from Oklahoma, but it is this cool like purple, blue, pearl color. So the color is actually pretty cool. It was actually a military family. They were on the base there. And you can see they had some kids and stuff in here. And they were actually leaving to go overseas, and they couldn't bring the car. They had this thing listed on Craigslist, actually. 10,000 bucks is what they were asking. And I ended up getting it for 6,500, clean title and 150,000 miles. I guess they had the timing belt done at like 130 or something is what it kind of shows on the thing. And as you can see, we got this. So we have an intake. I think it has, you know, a couple little couplers and stuff like that. It has a downpipe, it has a Cobb downpipe, and it has a Cobb access port in there. I guess the biggest thing is, do we fire this thing up? Mick, what do you think about?
I like Subarus.
You like them?
I like them.
Well, I've always been super scared of them. And honestly, like this one is, I didn't know what I was getting because it was out of state, it was a good price, all that. And so I guess the biggest thing is, does it run, and how does it sound? Because it sounded a little thumpy, and I know it was a little thumpy. So I'm gonna grab these freaking units right here. Let's see what she does. 154,000. Oh, that was me. All right, boys. Well, this is my first time ever even sitting in a WRX. You know, hatchback or wagon or whatever. And I've always been curious. I've loved this body style. I've seen them, I've looked at them, or I've seen them driving by. So it doesn't sound bad. They gave me some CV axles, some brakes, an exhaust gasket, and then right there, look at this. My favorite thing, a wagon. Look at that, and we got Eric showing up in his Subaru. He's gonna be stoked. Hey, what do you think? There it is. It doesn't sound bad, huh? Like, I didn't know what to think. It's got some plasti dip on the wheels, or nope, the wheels are chipped. So we got little chippies. But I mean, the paint looks decent other than the dent right there. Like, this thing's not in bad shape at all. And I think it's funny that like stuff is pink on it. Like the fact that things are pink is kind of cool. But I mean, it runs, it doesn't feel too thumpy. Like it's got an intake, it's got a downpipe, it's got a cob. So who knows? I think it's ready to rip.
Needs a left-hand motor mount.
I mean, does it? Honestly, does it? Oh, look at that. It has seat heaties too. It sounds turbo-y too. You could hear it. It's like big risk buying this thing out of state, not knowing anything, but understanding that, you know, we got hopefully a good deal on it, or try to get a good deal on it. So I'm stoked. A little bit of condensation, I hope. All right, first drive in the STI. I'm kind of scared. Like, honestly, I don't even know. Like, Eric is like,
I'm scared because it's a Subaru.
He's about peeing his pants in the back right now. Look at him.
So happy.
He says he's happy, but he's actually too happy. It's got buttons for the diff. It's got sport, sharp, and sport SI drive. We're not messing with that. I got my seat heated. We got Bluetooth hooked up. The steering, the shifter just goes like this. We got floppy boy.
Wobbly.
We got the cob access port with a roughness count on each cylinder, so we're gonna see if it's all right. I wish it had like an air fuel gauge, but we'll cruise it around. We'll see how
It
much.
has AFR on that. You can set up AFR on that.
We'll do that in a little bit. It says it's not logging. Oh, we'll hit OK to start logging. That was 1.3 pounds. That's 2 pounds right there. 8 pounds. Honestly, you know how long it's been since I drove a turbo Subaru?
A while.
The WRX, the 2017, we had a 2017 WRX with like 20,000 miles that we did a giveaway on a couple years ago. I bought it, hell damaged. We fixed it, repainted the whole thing, and that was it. So 14 pounds of boost, which is good. Like, I'm glad it's on 14 pounds, not like freaking 25, you know, because that means that they're probably driving it around on 14 pounds of boost, which is, I would say that's reasonable. I mean, it doesn't feel bad. Like, I thought that we were going to get this thing and it was going to need like it was going to be like knocking, you know, like something like that, which
Wouldn't surprise me. Freaking Subarus.
I mean, it's weird, but 150,000 miles, original engine, supposedly. No, like
Let's blow it up.
fuck you, don't get out, walk. That's not bad. Let's go to the hills and rip it.
Right now.
Maybe. That's not bad.
Sounds like a Subaru.
It sounds like a Subaru. All right, so what we're turning on right now is a
Should I get out and film?
dirt road. Oh my goodness, look. Did they, what did they do?
Like graded it.
It's graded, but it's like, it rained last night, so it's not dusty. What, are you ready for the rally track?
Have you ever been up here?
No, I haven't.
We don't know what sharp corners there are.
Oh, look at, here's the guy. Here's the
He's
guy.
f***ing grading it.
He's like, oh, you asshole, you're f***ing rallying. Say, hey, thank you for the rally track. How you doing?
Give her a little second.
And it's dusty, but I guess.
Oh!
Goats?
Goats, buddy. Goats. What if you could make them faint?
Go over there. How do you do that? How do you make them faint?
Scare them.
See if this thing has two-step.
You push them over.
Yeah.
Imagine coming over this hill at like 100. this is one of them roads where you can do like 100 miles an hour, but if you f up, you're gonna do like, it's gonna be one of those videos where it's like, like out in the ditch, like that type of thing. The traction control is on right now, so it's like, yeah,
it didn't want to step out.
Did you feel how it like?
So we got traction control turned off.
Yeah. I wonder what it'll do now.
Oh,
that's better. I've always wanted a rally car. I feel like this is like almost too nice of a car now. Like now I'm like,
nah, bro.
like, oh, we'll polish the blue paint.
Nah. Give her a rip.
It needs 20 pounds.
No, it
It
doesn't.
needs 20 pounds now.
Oh,
Like a little.
oh my God.
This is a lot of fun. Like that.
There's the...
It actually sounds pretty good, the little like pop backfire. I don't know, I'm pretty happy with my purchase. Honestly, I didn't really know what to expect, and at the price that I got it, I was willing to accept it needing something serious, and it's crazy that we're able to just go rip it and it feels pretty solid.
It's slower than the Evo,
Well, yeah.
noticeably.
Yeah.
He asked, he was like, how does it feel compared to the Evo? It's noticeably slower.
It is slower.
I'm not the biggest fan of Subarus. I will say that right now. So my opinion is a little bit biased. I'm just not the biggest fan of Subarus, but this is sick for 6,500 bucks.
Well, and then so my plan is I would like to be a fan of Subarus because of this car and the things that we do to it, and then like we will be the guys that actually make a Subaru reliable and fun and fast and cool. Like that's gonna be me.
Reliable and Subaru in the same sentence.
It depends on who's doing it, I think, is the biggest thing. Maybe I might not be the best Subaru owner by letting the guy who doesn't like Subarus go and drive the Subaru, you know? After he was like, let's rod knock it, and then he's like listening to it, he's like, is that okay? And then he just floors it going by.
Solid 60%.
I'm not. All right, well, let Eric drive it, and then we're gonna clean it, we're gonna wash it, we're gonna get some of the dirt. Hey, Eric, don't blow it up, don't break it, don't drive it off the road. If you break it, you gotta fix it. Feels faster from the passenger seat. Is this your first turbo Subaru you've driven? So now how do you think you're gonna feel driving the old NA Forester home today?
Crying home.
You're gonna be like sad, you're gonna be like, it doesn't have the rumble, it doesn't have the turbo. I just wonder, like, can we just get like literally just get the whole turbo setup off of one of these and put it on one of those, and then just like tune it really low on like 7 pounds of boost, and like why can't you, you know?
I would hope so.
Like, why wouldn't you be able to? Like, I don't know, maybe you guys need to let us know like what you think, because that would be kind of cool. Like, it'd be cool if you could just like turbo your Subaru, you know? We have like parts out in the other thing.
Just so it has a little more power to get out of the way.
Just more than not much. I've had this car for a couple of days. It's been sitting inside the shop. Eric went ahead and pulled the complete interior out of this thing. It was absolutely disgusting. Like in the first clips of the video, I showed you the back where like car seats had sat. Obviously I have kids, but like sometimes they make a mess and they spill a juice, but it was like they spilled multiple juices or in fries and drinks and crumbs, and
didn't clean it up once.
It was disgusting. Like you touched the seat and it was like crunchy. I didn't realize it, but like Eric, the whole time we were out ripping it on the dirt road, he was just like trying to find like a clean spot to sit. So we pulled the full interior out, pressure washed it. So much better. Like the seat literally was dripping. Like we held it out in the sun, let it dry, and it was just brown, all of the stuff that came out of it. So the interior of this thing looks way better, smells way better, and we've discovered possibly a new issue with this thing that you guys are gonna find out right now. Let me know what you think this is. Oh! Oh!
Yeah, that smells.
Is that what makes us?
Oh my gosh! Look at the smoke going into the shop.
Is that what makes a Subaru? I'm really curious. You know, like I kind of planned on the price that I got this thing, the way that they described it. I was assuming that I was gonna have to put like an engine in this thing potentially. The nice thing about these cars is it seems like you go to the dealership and you could get like an OEM short block for like 2,500 bucks and, you know, rebuild your cylinder heads. I kind of think that's a valve stem seal issue because once it's warm, it goes away. And then even when you do like a pull, once it's warm, it seems like it goes away as well. So I hope that's what it is. But we did get some stuff from the auto parts store. We have some mechanic in a bottle. We're gonna stick that in it. And honestly, I want to take this thing back up to the hills and go drive it a little bit more because that was a lot of fun. So now that we've had it a little bit longer and we've double checked a couple things, we're gonna go rip it up in the hills after I pour this stuff in it. Do you want to see what it is?
Yeah, sure.
What do you think it's gonna do? So this is not a sponsored thing, and we don't even know if it's gonna work. I've heard of people putting things in there. This is a BG MOA. So we're gonna see if we put this in there, we go rip it, we let it work into it, and then we start this thing up tomorrow, you know, or later when it cools off, will it still smoke? But I kind of want to escalate this car. Like I think that this thing would be freaking sick if we got like a built block, which I guess if you don't get like the right block where they actually do a bunch of fancy things to the block to keep them from twisting, and they just like twist apart. Even if you have like pistons and rods, like if you make like over 500 horsepower, they're just like, oh, we're just gonna twist, and then the crank just falls out, you know. So that type of stuff. I don't know. I think it'd be cool to have like a, you know, 450 horsepower STI wagon. We got a special guest joining. Blake, say hi.
Hi.
How you doing? Charles.
Yeah.
Show me how it's done.
Show you how it's done?
Let me see.
What do you mean?
How do we do this?
How do we do what?
How do you own a Subaru?
Why would I know? You just gotta give it the... Hold it.
Hold.
Ensure proper form. Out the window.
Out the window.
You wanna try it? Press the big button on the top.
Like the slogan for Subaru should be like, your car smokes, you should too. You know, like that.
That's good.
All right,
that's good.
See. I'm fucking scared.
You ever vaped before?
No. Wow.
Yeah, now you're a true Subaru owner.
That's it. I'm a Subi guy now.
There we go.
All right, let's go. I was gonna rev limit it and then launch it, but
Nah.
what gear do you think? Are we in neutral right now?
I don't know. The bushings need help. Bushings. You know, limp little stick right there, huh?
So we made it to the road and look at this.
This is crazy.
This is sick.
Hell yeah.
Look at that. So it goes down. I've watched some videos of this on the internet. So it like goes right here and then goes up and then it turns.
Hell yeah.
But they actually have a hill climb here. So before we start attempting anything, all right, hold the button and then it turns yellow. Okay, traction control off. Now we go
Sport sharp.
Sport sharp, and then full lock. Right?
Okay. Set it straight for a cliff.
I want to see, like, now with this, I kind of want like a shittier Subaru, because this one, like, it's kind of nice. Yeah, I like want to flick it and like rip it, but it literally, look at that. It's just like understeer,
which you gotta give it the left flick and then the right.
This thing feels like it's just like, I don't know. It's different than anything I've driven. If this was like a rear wheel drive, like a Skyline, you know, I feel like it would be easier to like flick it and like power through it all rally style. This thing, I feel like you got to have that commitment.
Have you even drifted all-wheel drive?
I almost wonder if the lock, if it needs to be less so that way it's like more rear wheel drive.
I don't know.
Or less front.
I don't know.
But how sick would it just like ripping up this and like a freaking rooster tail, like oh my, look at this.
Yeah.
Dude, how sick would that be to like come around that sliding?
Yeah.
Oh, this road's sick.
Ice.
We have snow tires.
Oh God. Yeah.
It's fast.
Wow. What a road. Here, take the camera and point out that side. Show everyone like what this looks like.
The road goes down there. The diff and the control. You just go up with it, and then there's like a little bar that goes like boop, 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 boop. And then if you go all the way to the top, it's like full lock.
Is that how you can like adjust for more front or more rear?
It has like, I think that's like the center diff. So whatever that means, but I don't know if that means that like our Subarus like more rear wheel drive all the time, and then you add to the front, or is it like, you know, that's what I'm confused about.
Okay, kid. Oh, Jesus. Holy shit! Well, this feels way sketchier from the back seat.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dirt does some weird shit.
Oh.
Yeah, you like almost need to be like sliding the whole fucking time.
Yes, sir. That's it. You got to be able to feel it.
Sorry. We're trying to get some rally practice. Yeah, it's almost like you need to be sliding the whole time. Yes. Is how it feels. Like you can't initiate a drift with a slide. Like you just kind of have to do it. Yeah, I was trying to get it sliding the other way so that we would pitch back.
Oh, hell yeah. You let off. These situations, you really got to hammer down and trust the car is going to come back.
I don't trust it yet. Like I'm waiting for the slide to then give it the power.
But it's not going to slide. It's going to understeer. You need to get all four wheels going. It's not the rear tires anymore. Yeah. It's all four.
I think we need to practice in the dirt at the shop.
You want to go back out?
Because like right here, there's like ditches and ruts and you can slide off and like, it's really cool. I like it, but I'm not.
Let's go back to the shop.
Let me
stuff there.
Let me do another one and then we'll.
Okay.
Cause I'm enjoying it.
That's better. He's getting it.
Yeah, needs a little.
There you go. There you go. Yes, better.
So we stopped by my buddy's shop. Well, it's a car barn, so you call it.
Yeah,
right.
Called the car barn.
And so he's actually not too far from us. And
this is Hunter, by the way.
It's yeah, Hunter. And so he's who we went to F1 in Vegas with.
Okay.
He invited us out and all that. So that was cool. But we he's had this place for a while. You do some JDM cars and have. Well, I guess we're gonna see
collecting at the moment.
Some of them right now.
Yeah.
But I feel like he's like me. He just has like a bunch of itches that he needs to scratch. He has like drift cars. He has a Supra. He has like GTR. And I think this is his latest. You just bought this thing like this, right?
Yeah.
And
That's this thing.
Turnkey race car for the car.
Wild.
well, and all of this stemmed, like this whole idea, I'm going to give credit to Adam. So he got like the Safari GTR and then he came to Colorado and he's like sliding it around. And then I'm looking at roads and stuff and I knew about this hill climb. So I started looking at it. And then he posted on his story like the schedule of it, and then we started talking about it again. I'm like, you want to do it? I want to do it. And then like I messaged him today. I was like, hey, we're gonna go drive up here. He's like, actually, I'm driving this thing right now. Like, we're both like messing with stuff. But how much power did you say it makes?
330 allegedly. It feels like it.
2,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Simple.
That's interesting. This looks like a newer engine.
Yeah, I think it's out of an 08 or 06 WRX.
Yeah. So just like probably had like a proven chassis. Like obviously you could tell this thing's, it looked like the rockers have been re-welded and stuff on it. Like it looks.
It's been through something.
Serious.
Yeah, I think he bought a wrecked 1996 and then chopped the front and rear off and then completely tube chassied it.
Wow, that's crazy.
So this thing's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing's wild. I mean, the full tube chassis rear is crazy.
That is interesting. Yeah, because it's all tube.
He did dip it down into it ditch really hard, so I'm gonna try to redo this part.
But yeah, it's all tube. Like it doesn't have the factory strut towers, it has a tube.
Yep.
And it just has like the skin and it weighs and it weighs 2,000 pounds. I like that little thing. That's cool. Hell yeah. Have you slid it around at all?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been messing around on the easement road, then going down to Beaver Creek too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
probably a little frowned upon by the neighbors, but
Yeah, I know. No, as we were over there, we were like, I want to try to keep it like further away in certain areas. Have you like done donuts over here with?
oh yeah.
Huh.
It's really scary because you have to just clutch kick and initiate and just commit, or you're going to shoot into the building or off the pad there.
All right, let's see one. Fired up. I kind of like if it was wet, like I would probably try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that would be cool. So I guess that oil trick didn't work yesterday. We stopped by our buddy Hunter's shop and he has a bunch of cool cars in there, but he wanted to clean it up a little bit more in there before we film. But we're gonna be doing some more stuff with him this summer, and especially now that he has that WRX car, like that actual rally car. Since we done that last night, I got home on Marketplace. I was looking at like caged cars, because in order to actually do that hill climb stuff, you actually have to have a car with a cage in it. Let me know what you guys think about this thing. I'm pretty excited about it. Like I said, I've always avoided them and I know they have issues, but I'm excited to kind of tackle some of those issues and have a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys are gonna enjoy watching it. See you guys later.